All right. Well, it's 8:01. We're going to go ahead and get started here. So welcome this morning to Digital Coats of Paint. Thanks again for joining us. This morning, we're going to actually continue and build off of last week's presentation when we were talking about campaign insights. Using this dashboard is going to become such an important part. It is an important part, but it needs to be more of an important part in what we're doing with our present and closes and what we're doing to show our customers the return on their investment, the dollars that they're spending, and how it's being utilized the best way. So what we want to do today is, we don't have an agenda to put up. What we're going to do is we've asked a couple volunteers to help us out and do like a brief role play where, you know, basically it's what this rep would do when presenting the information to the customer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the Campaign Insights dashboard, mine, and I was nice enough, we're going to have Julie open up here first, and just pretend that, you know, she's going into one of our customers, and, you know, in this scenario, the customer called up and said, hey, can you explain this Campaign Insights dashboard a little bit more? And so Julie would go in, and we're just going to do like a brief walkthrough. Julie's going to show us maybe what she would talk about as some points of reference when going in to meet that customer. So give me a second to pull up my dashboard. Brett, could you let me know when it shows up?
Yes, I will.
All right. Just one moment. I hear somebody's kids. Sorry, it's taking just a minute, Brett.
No problem.
Can you see it now?
Yes, can see your screen.
Okay, excellent. So Julie, if you want to unmute, again, the scenario is I'm the customer. So let's say, do you want me to be EW Kitchens or Neil King? Your choice.
Let's do EW Kitchens because I want to play one of the phone
okay, sounds good.
phone calls.
So I'm EW Kitchens. I have called you up. I'm like, hey, Julie, I know you're a terrible rep, but no, I'm joking. I know you talked about Campaign Insights dashboard. Can you show me? Can you walk me through it? So we're in front of the customer. I'm the customer. Show me what to do.
Okay. Well, it's really easy. You go up to now. Are you going to have me present, or are you going to do you'll do the clicking, right?
Yeah, you just tell me. You direct me. So
okay,
direct me where to go.
Okay, go up to where it says Michigan.com. Go over where it says search for client and type in your name, and that would be EW Kitchens, and it should pop up.
Great,
okay,
there I am.
Click on that.
Okay.
Excuse me. Okay, the first page, if you look to the left, see how overview is highlighted?
Mm-hmm.
This is going to give you an overview of all of everything. So this is important too. Okay, look where it says EW Kitchens right after Michigan.com. That's in green.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the date range. So is that the time period you want to look at? That's a month between April 26th and May 26th.
So you're telling me it goes back a month. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Can I go back further?
Yes, you can. And let me show you, even though, you know, we may look up, or we're looking at this month right here, you can go up to the far right, underneath where it has your name, it says Welcome Scott. Go down where it says last week, last month, and you can click on those.
So you're saying I can adjust the dates here, is that correct?
Yeah, you can adjust the dates all the way back. Hold on, Scott, just a sec. Something popped up on here. I can't see anymore. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, you can go back to any time during the campaign. And also what's really nice about that is you can also print these reports out.
Okay, great.
Save them.
Well, I know we started in February, so I want to go back to the beginning of when we started. So
Yeah, and I believe that was I want to say February 15th.
yeah. Well, so and then I hit the apply button, and it looks like it goes to those dates. Okay.
Now let's see. So it says it's starting February 1. I think you actually started mid-February. And then did you want to go for the whole time period up to a present date?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's just do that.
Okay. And right now you've got the date range where we want it. And then this first page, like I said, is just an overview. Okay. And
Okay.
You can scroll down on the right so you can see. This just gives basically a snapshot of what's going on for the entire campaign.
Okay.
Okay.
So tell me, what are these leads? What's the top part that says leads? What is that?
Okay. The leads, that's going to be from your pay-per-click. And see how it says 38 leads, 38 calls? You actually had 38 phone calls. Now let's go over to the left side because we can look at this in more detail. So click on leads.
All right.
Okay. And you can, this is the one we were talking about. You can actually listen to the phone calls so that you can gather some really valuable information from that. Okay. So if you go to if you scroll down.
Okay.
Keep scrolling.
So it looks here like I can also see the dates the calls were coming in. According to this, there's a summary that says I can see the days they're coming. That's great. That's good information, right?
That is great information.
All right. Oh, and there's also some times of day I can see where calls are coming in.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, it looks like there's some call distribution by time of day, so I can see during what hours these calls are coming in. Is that right?
Yeah, and you can do that. And what's good about that is you can just make sure that you have, proper staffing, to answer the phone and that sort of thing, especially during that 8 a.m. See how there's a spike there, and then also 10 a.m.
Oh, great. Good.
Okay, and here's the really fun part. You can listen to any of these phone calls. And also, if you look across the top, it gives, the information categories. Let's see. Some of them will be saying, if you see Tennessee, and this is what I was telling you about, we check, our team checks to make sure that calls are being routed properly, and that that your person is answering the phone and not hanging up, that sort of thing. When they hear the whisper, the whisper that says this call will be recorded for quality assurance or something like that. And we had given you the heads up on that, and you told Sarah about that. So,
great.
Okay. And if you go down though, where it has, let's see. Now, if there's cell calls, you'll get the number. You may not get the name. If it's coming from a landline, if you keep scrolling down, it will give you.
Oh, I see it. I see there's some names in there.
Yeah,
it looks like it.
Do you see the? It gives you the first name or first initial. It also gives you the last name.
Okay.
So let's go to. Here's a phone call you may want to listen to. It's a it's a longer call, and you can tell by the duration over there near the right. And it is. Oh wait, you keep moving here. Let's see. It says Marge. Do you see Marge? Oh, here we go. She is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
Now,
go ahead, and if you want to listen to this, click on the bar.
Well, we're not, Julie, just so you know, we're not going to listen to it because I can't play the sound of it to everybody.
Oh,
so.
you can't? Oh, okay, because
No.
I thought that'd
Yeah,
be cool to listen to that one. But
yeah, we
okay.
can't, unfortunately.
So we,
but we got the idea that, you
we
can
listened
listen
to it yesterday, and I'm just going to, can I explain this to everybody?
Sure.
What we found out was, excuse me, the person on that was answering the phone, she was fine. She wasn't rude or anything like that. But it just seemed like the lady was super interested. Like, hey, I want this particular kind of cabinet. Do you have it? Yes, we do. Wanted to find out where they were located. And it was like the lady kept saying things like, well, are you after Grand River or before Grand River or something like that, and the woman was not really describing where they were that well. And you could tell the woman was older, that sort of thing. So maybe didn't have GPS, you don't know. So anyway, that's valuable because then maybe the owner of the company can listen and say, yeah, you might want to be a little more engaging when people are asking how to get to our location, and I thought that was super great information. Okay. So let's go. Wait, I'm getting this Microsoft thing that keeps popping up. Hold on, it's blocking the screen. Okay, so would you want to go over and look at your search advertising or your social media management?
Well, let's do search advertising. We're actually running out of time. I want to make sure we have enough time to get to our other volunteer, I believe, with Brett's side. So
okay.
We'll just do search real quick if you want to show me a couple pointers here, and then we'll switch things over to Brett. Sound good, Brett?
Yes.
Wait.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So this is from your search advertising. This is the overview of, let me make sure of the entire campaign.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the best things about this is the click-through rate is so strong. If you look over to the gray box of 0.64, and also the fact that it's brought in 38 leads from that.
Wow.
Yeah, and then
38 minus the test calls. So keep in mind, guys, that the test calls are okay.
Yeah, we gotta remember to say that. Yeah. And then let's see. I'm having trouble reading this guy. Just a second.
I'm sorry about that. I know it's kind of small.
Okay. That's okay. Can you keep scrolling down just a little bit, please? Yeah, I wanted them to see this down here, and this will show the peaks from when the campaign started.
Okay.
And and this is down at the bottom. Keep going. Let's see. I like this information here. It tells you what the top 10 ad groups are, and gives the clicks for that and the click-through rate. So this campaign this has been the whole time we've been having it. The kitchen cabinets has been the best one. The top 10, or it's been the top of the ad group names. So, and then if you go down, to the top 15 performing ads, again, kitchen cabinets.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And do we have time to do social media or no? Or do you want to go?
You know what? I'm going to actually turn it over to Brett, but here's a couple things I do want to bring up, guys. Number one, Julie, thank you for volunteering to do this. I know it's a lot of information, and this account does have some information behind it. That would take longer than 15 minutes to get into. But I do want to mention too, guys, please reach out to Brett and I. We can practice with you going through this information. We'll be with you on these calls, to go over the dashboards with our customers, but we also want you to be really familiar and comfortable talking about it. So, Julie, great job on this. I know we've got a lot more we can dig into here, but I do want to get Brett's side going. So if anybody needs help, please reach out to us about this, how to navigate and some of the data that we're presenting. So Brett, what I'm going to do is it's 8:15. I'm going to turn it over to you. So let me stop presenting. Do you want me to pull up you're going to pull up your dashboard then?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Again, Julie, great job. Thank you. I think the big part with the leads to keep in mind is just remember that those initial leads are going to be the test calls coming from Geo. So we just, if a customer has 6 to 8 calls at the very beginning, that's probably why. I think we might want to even see if there's a way to remove those from the call list, but at this point they're still on. So.
Okay, this is loading. Let me know when you see my screen.
Okay, great. Does anybody have any questions while we're waiting? I can see your screen now, by the way. Does anyone have any questions while we're loading up the screen?
I take that as a no.
I take that as a no. Okay. Hopefully everyone has logged in and gotten into the Campaign Insights dashboard. If you've had difficulty, please please let us know. Some of you may not have campaigns running right now, which is fine. You still should be able to get into the dashboard itself. And I think we're working on getting everyone access to all active campaigns. So we're seeing if we can get that going. So you guys can have this as a reference tool.
Okay. Jordan, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Okay, so I believe we're going to do La Marsa first here.
Yeah.
They got a Facebook. So basically, we're going to kind of do the same thing. I'm just going to kind of act as the unknowing, business owner that's been seeing the dashboard for the first time. So assuming that I just got here, Jordan gave me the link. So Jordan, if you can walk me through kind of a little bit, what Scott and Julie did on how to go through this. So I'm here at the dashboard. Here's the screen. I'm going into business owner mode right now. So
you are in business owner mode? Okay, I got you.
Yeah, all right.
So,
all right.
You probably wouldn't have everyone else's account information, but if you
Right.
could pull up your account information, Brett, it'd be under La Marsa Brighton. We're going to be reviewing their Facebook advertising campaign. Just a little bit of background while Brett pulls that up. We initially started with page likes. Our goal is to professionally jumpstart their page likes and grow their fan base to help with all their in-house marketing and expanding their reach. And then we switched over to website traffic in the last month, but we'll get into that once we pull up the dashboard. So
All right.
I know that the
Go ahead, John.
campaign actually started, I think, like the end of February. So if you could please go to the top right corner under where you logged in and change the dates to February 1st.
Okay, is that up here? That's right up here.
Yep.
Like,
Versus 426. If you could make it look like 2-1.
I'm clicking right here.
And initially, whenever you pull up this dashboard, it'll give you the reach and the number of clicks for the last 30 days.
Okay. And I can go far as back as since this started, this campaign. So this is February.
That's perfect. You could just go down and hit apply.
Okay.
And I mean, it's pretty easy to see this kind of stuff. I also recommend when you are going over social media to also have another tile pulled open, like with their Facebook page, so you can review, what kind of engagement they have with whatever promotions they may be running, if they're backlinking their website properly, and they are doing all that because I was able to provide insights on how to do a lot of those things. So they're doing well there. So you can see that their ads have reached 221,000 times with 4,600 clicks. I'm not sure why the dashboard looks a little bit different on your end as far as because you're at the overview. If you could scroll down on the left, Brett, and click on social advertising.
Right here, social advertising.
And what you'll see is more of a detailed report giving you a breakdown and a campaign summary.
So I've had 4,610 clicks to my Facebook page. Is that what that means?
No, that's just a breakdown of all the engagement. So if you were to scroll down a little bit further, there's a more detailed campaign summary. So if you can go down just a little bit. So that's far enough right there. So you can see that we started at the end of February and we're pacing well. We've more than tripled the number of page likes for your page. And
oh, that's cool. That's good. What is this actions versus page likes?
Actions is when people click on the ads and they might not have liked your page, but they went to your page or they went to your website. So for example, when we went to start promoting all of your online ordering and graduation parties and office parties and such, we started that at the end of April. So if you go down to the website clicks, you can see where we started getting website traffic, so that would be considered action. So we did start that at the very end of April. We switched that over, but you'll see that in the month of May, we've had over 1,200, nearly 1,300 people visit your website for.
Oh, that's cool. That's nice to see. That looks like it's working. Then does that mean that I'm getting page likes and website traffic too at the same time, or is that just one or the other?
Well, you actually will get website traffic. I mean, you won't get as many page likes. You'll see at the top that you were to get 9 page likes.
So
and that's because we're focusing on these carousel ads that you can preview at the very bottom, but we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
But the goal of these ads is to drive traffic to your website and not so much be concerned with page likes, where at the beginning we were focused on page likes and overall engagement.
Do I need
expanding your reach?
Okay, that looks like I was just wondering if it's more important to have the page likes, but I would like website traffic. But I think I understand what you're saying, that we can run 2 different objectives with the Facebook. So those clicks are not clicks to my Facebook page, but they're clicks to my website. Clicks. Are those clicks to my website then? Is that what that means?
Yeah.
The 4,610 clicks up at the top here?
No, not there. Oh. If you go down to campaign summary, underneath event responses, you'll see website clicks.
Oh.
On the left.
So what is this then? What is this 4,610?
That's just the total engagement, the number of times people have clicked on your ads since the beginning.
Oh, those are just my Facebook ad clicks.
Well, that could have been a Facebook, like someone liking your page. So, like, you're combining all the page likes, all of the website clicks, and anyone that's clicked on your ad and gone to your Facebook page.
Okay. What is this 1.89 CTR?
It means that nearly 2% of the time we're getting engagement where our online readers or someone on Facebook will be reading or clicking on your ads, which is actually above industry standards, I guess.
So you're saying that's the breakdown of how many clicks versus how many times my ad's been reached? Is that what that means? How much reach?
So you base that on impressions. So yeah, basically.
Is it by the reach or impressions?
243,000 times your ads have appeared.
So that's by the reach or impressions?
That is a funny message. Thanks, Dean. Well, obviously, when you're talking to a client, you clearly define like what their expectations are from the very beginning. So, like, at this point in the campaign, like, he's gonna know everything. Like, it might be a little bit different, like month 1. That's where like people like or clients are like impatient or skeptical or nervous. This is where you can really get in the weeds, but I'm pretty good at it. It basically shows your impression share throughout the entire campaign performance, and at the very bottom you'll see the top performing ads. I don't know if you want to go over any of that, Brett.
Yeah, just for maybe 1 minute, I guess. So are these the carousel ads that you're talking about here? Or are these the regular?
No, those are the original ads that we started for the light campaign. But if you click up on the right and you click on View All, you go up and click on View All.
Okay.
You can scroll down and see all of the ads that we've been running. And then the carousel ads have the word web car embedded into the description. So if you scroll up, Brett, you'll see the top performing ads at the top. Here, okay. So the one that says right there, that's a carousel ad. But it's only going to show you a couple images, Brett. So I don't know why, but I have usually get a preview from the account manager and have that with me when I'm going over this. It won't let you show like the carousel ads in full
but these are
full effect.
These are like 2 different ads though that come in, right?
Yeah, there's like 5 different sets of creative that'll direct them to either their online ordering or their catering page. or their homepage.
Okay.
So we're driving
the
traffic
pictures,
to anywhere from 3 to 5 different pages.
So the
Make your
pictures.
next event memorable with the unique flavors of La Marsa Mediterranean cuisine. Seems to be working well.
Okay, so these are the pictures that are different. Then it's not the whole ad. It's just the you're talking about the creative.
But the ad text is the same.
Oh, okay.
The pictures are different, but underneath the pictures, you can have different subtext. You know, like for example, you could say graduation parties, office parties, order online, and you can have the different subtext for each picture. The headline will be the same for the carousel ad, but the subtext will be different, and then it can direct traffic to different pages on the website.
Okay, I think I got it now. So those carousel ads seem
That's
to be...
just a quick overview, but I think the more that you review this kind of stuff at the beginning and like define expectations and strategies and short-term goals, like the whole idea for this campaign was to like ramp up his page likes to grow his audience for the long-term ROI, and then show him what we can do from a digital standpoint and how we can effectively increase traffic and awareness for his business based on his different objectives. And a lot of that is like trying to grow his catering business and online ordering. So
Jordan, I got a question.
Just after month 1, we've had 1,400 people go to his website, which I think is phenomenal. You look at that, and that's like the most effective way to drive traffic to your website for this type of vertical, in my recommendation. It's less than 2 cents an impression, maybe a penny.
Jordan, did you design the ads, or did you have the account managers?
I had to lay them out. I mean, you got to like hold their hands. You have to, from the Go Digital standpoint, I mean, they'll run away and do whatever they think is best, which is great, but you really have to have a vision for what your client's objectives are. And when you're looking at a franchise, you want to make sure that you're protecting their brand marketing and staying within like what they would write. So like we use text and pictures from their website. So
well, the Geo team,
and then I had to like list the order of the ads that I wanted. I had to like list the creative with the web page that it went to. I mean, I let them pretty much pick the pictures at this point, but I really just, wanted it to be as detailed as possible. And I've had to do that with, several campaigns at least. Just the communication's got to be there, because Go Digital, depending on which account manager you have, they may or may not let you change the creative. And I've been pretty adamant about saying, hey, we need to get this fixed. It isn't a great example, like for Plato's Closet, like the first carousel ad said, need pizza money, we've got you covered. And I'm thinking like, that's just going to piss off my, the business owner. Like, pizza has nothing to do with Plato's Closet. So then I had to go in and request to change it. So you have to like be smart about it. I mean, but all the content should be there. I mean, all the content that we used for this campaign is off of their website. And then we used all the content and images off of the other client for Plato's Closet off their Facebook and Instagram. So, I mean, it's just, Yeah.
So basically,
but you'll see the different spikes right here, Brett, when we did upload the new creative. You'll see, if you go down to that chart.
Yeah, right here. Well,
you'll see how it spiked.
Yeah.
We switched to website traffic.
Right.
And you'll see how the new creative really makes a difference. So that's kind of goes into like these pod discussions we had. You can't just run the same ad every month. Like, you really need to be on top of it, and people want to see fresh content and new creative, and it will, directly affect your campaign. So new creative is really important. So I know Go Digital says every 45 days, which kind of sucks, but I mean, I'd recommend changing your creative monthly if you're doing any type of local display.
Yeah.
If anyone has any questions, let me know.
I was gonna say one thing before we get into questions. The idea is basically to get the website or get the page likes going and ramp those up, and then And then what we want to do is start directing web traffic if, they have a good website. If they have a landing page that's good for whatever promotion that they're wanting, to talk about. But I know that when we've done Facebook in the past, we've just done page likes without any website traffic or without too much revisions from creative. But, we're seeing now that, we're wanting to change the creative, make it fresh, like Jordan says, make it unique, make it brand centric for the customer's brand. And then also, we really do want to start directing web traffic. We have other website or Facebook campaigns out there right now that we were strictly running for the longest time, just page likes. And now I'm making, the direction or the decision. I've really been recommending, let's go and start getting web page traffic, because that's going to give you more of the actual business return on investment, whereas page likes creates that foundation. You there, Jordan? Hello?
Yeah, sorry, I was just responding to the questions, but
okay,
yeah, I mean, it really depends on what their objectives are. I think from a website standpoint, business owners spend all this time and energy and money into getting a website the way they want it, and they can't just do it for show. They got to drive traffic there. So how are we going to effectively drive traffic there? That's Jordan, the ROI.
Jordan, I have a quick question for you. Have you or Brett run any campaigns that have offers, and how have you gotten response, on those if you have?
We haven't, or I haven't personally. I have taught my my accounts, I guess, in a way, how to do offers in-house, as far as like helping them with their social media management and providing insights.
We have,
and how to like strategically boost that. Like I've done contests, I've done offers. That's outside of Go Digital, just like sharing ideas and collaborating, because you really want to like empower your clients and make them feel like you're on the same team. So I know that Go Digital has a capability of doing contesting and offers on, and even boosting videos, but like all these things that I just talked about, like anyone with half a brain could do that on Facebook without us.
Well,
it's just taking their ad spend and professionally doing Facebook advertising for them, and I think building that trust and having that collaboration. And I mean, look at this campaign. I mean, it's doing great. I mean,
yeah.
If you look at Brighton Market, that's another one that's just a party shop. I mean, it's a liquor store, basically, and they're trying to be more of a market. And we've been doing website traffic the entire time. Like, they have no good Facebook page. It's like the complete opposite of what Dean was talking about. And, not having a good website. They actually have a good website, and they don't really have much of a following on Facebook. But you can see that from the beginning of their campaign, they've had over 6,000 people go to their website. They're pacing anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 people a month going to their website. That's pretty good. And their page likes have actually ramped up, okay. Not the greatest, but, they're averaging 50 or 60 page likes.
But we've got...
But look at those website traffic.
Right. Hey, Scott, I just wanted to say something about the offers. We are doing some stuff in auto with that, but I'd really like to dig a little bit more and talk with the Geo team about those, next time when we come on here at social media. I know we've been doing a couple of them with our some of the aftermarket stuff, but we'll get more information about that and start, because I would like to talk about those elements, offer and event responses too, because that's really not, we haven't really talked about those that much.
Yeah. Well, I know we had a conversation with Geo about how offers work, and it's actually, it can be pretty effective, and it's also a great way that they can the client can collect data on the customer as well. So we can talk about that later, though. It's about 8:36, just giving you a heads up on the time frame. Guys, does anybody have any questions right now that we can send to Jordan, Brett, me, Julie? Anyone out there?
Awesome.
Okay.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. Happy long upcoming Memorial Weekend. guys, again, Brett and I, Janie, Grace, Kelly, we can all sit down and go over the dashboard with you. If you have questions, if you want to do a quick role play, if you're going to be meeting with a customer and you just want to make sure you got your ducks in a row, we'd be happy to walk over this with you. Sounds like Jordan's had some good experience, so he's probably open as well. Again, please reach out if you're not sure about the dashboard or some of the functions. Let us know. Don't let it go too long, because this is going to be an important part of what we talk about with our customers. So I guess with that being said, Brett, did anything else you want to add to this, and we can wrap it up otherwise?
No, other than good job, Jordan. Thanks for presenting. Good job, Julie. And also everyone else that's been participating. But yeah, we're going to get deeper into this as time goes on. Again, we've been talking about Google Analytics. That's going to be the other phase of this analytics breakdown as we're going in to all of our clients. But this one is the first phase with the dashboard. We just really want to make sure that everyone's familiar with this, because this is our proprietary reporting system that we really need to be. This is the first thing that we need to be good at. The second thing, obviously, is Google Analytics, but it's also important, very important. But this is our own system, so we really need to get really familiar with this and make sure that we can walk through each one of our clients through this, like Julie and Jordan just did, and give that information out there. So we're going to continue to keep breaking this out. And good job, everyone, and thanks for your help today. So.
Yeah, nice job, guys. Thanks again, and again, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, have a great day, have a great sales week, and have a great upcoming weekend. Thanks.
Thanks, Brett, Scott. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.
Thanks. Take care. Bye, everyone.